so much for being patient with me, guys. I missed y'all. I'm sorry I've been MIA. It's just, life. 2020's been up and down all around. And as an empath, I've been soaking up people's emotions and not knowing how to tell people like, hey, I kind of have to go spend time alone right now because I can't breathe with your energy, because it comes off rude. But then I end up in situations where I'm just stuck. And I know y'all are like, Kristen, this is a COVID video. Y'all should be staying home. Believe me, I try. I try my hardest. Like, how can you just not keep your, like, it's hard. But I try to be sanitized everywhere I go. But I realized I really need to take that step where I used to be a person that wanted to be around everybody. And now I just want to be by myself. Like, not all the time, but I soak up people's energy. And it just gets so exhausting. And then people are like, why are you acting weird? First off, I told you I was bipolar. Second off, I told you I'm an empath. So if you're over there acting like you're happy and feeling like you're sad, believe me, I'm going to feel it. So I just wanted to get a video out there. So this video is actually from back in June 14th. And it's a COVID video that I couldn't release because I didn't have the equipment at that time. That's when I was trying to get started. And it wouldn't upload to my roommate's computer. And I was so pissed off. But now I understand why it all happens. It all came full circle to this moment, to where I just have content to put out after I get out of work, because I was like, I'm tired. How am I going to record all the video and get it out by tomorrow? And Spirit's like, nah, I got you, because I went through my camera log and I was like, oh no, snap, it's there. So please enjoy. If I'm a mess, I don't really care. It's about the cards, not about me. But have a good day, weekend, night, whatever time you watch this. I appreciate you. Welcome back to Kristen's Tarot. I know I've been missing for a little while. Life's been crazy, guys. You know how 2020 went. Thing after thing after thing after thing. So, but I'm trying to make a comeback. I'm trying to make sure that I get my word out there, because I don't do this just for y'all. I also do this because I enjoy it. It's my passion. I know I have about 40 followers at this time, and just thank you to everyone. I'm hoping to reach a bigger group in time, because of course I need to go through my do's, need to learn the do's and don'ts of the YouTube world. I have been in my own groups on Facebook giving out free readings, also doing paid readings, and I do have a tarot group as well where I post some of those free readings, and I'll put the links below, even an email address where you can reach out to me if you would like a personalized reading yourself. Alrighty, so what we're going to jump into today here is how to take care of yourself during COVID. I put out 3 different little figures. You can either pick by the figure or you can pick by the little messages underneath. So I know everyone's not of the same religion, and that's perfectly fine. I welcome everyone just wanting spiritual advice. So sometimes you may see like these type of statues, you may see other religion type of statues, because I try to be open, because not everyone's on the same page and everyone has different spiritual journeys, and they all need to be respected, okay? So the first one I have, you can either choose, is St. Jude. If you don't want to choose it by St. Jude, you could choose it by the saying, don't try to play it smarter, they'll just make you work harder. The second one we have here is Jesus, or you could pick the saying as well, be happy, not crappy, with a little heart there. The third pile is Archangel Michael, which you could either choose him or choose the saying that goes, take more calls, faster time falls. Alrighty, so I'll give you a few moments here. I'll put the time link below as well, and we'll see you in your pile. Thank you. Hello, pile number 1. This is everyone who picked St. Jude. Welcome to your reading. So for this pile, right away, when I first flipped over the cards, I saw the 9 of Cups right here. Okay, so that lets me know this is like wishes coming true. This is what I think when I see this card. Okay, so what Spirit wants from you is to make those dreams come true. Those things that you said that you were going to do that you never had the time to do. They're saying, hey, now is the time. You're making excuses. No. We gave you some free time. So they're trying to, we know craziness is happening in the world, but just know it's for the better good. There's things we're doing in the background that you don't see, but that's okay, because we're giving you some time to make your dreams come true. And I know you're like, Kristen, how is that possible during all this hardship? You have to go through hard things to grow in order to expand. If life was easy, everyone would be millionaires with cars. Let me tell you, with the boats, with whatever made them happy. Okay. So there has to be a little struggle to get somewhere, to learn some things. We're not here to know why it happens. We're here to do the journey and then know along the way. If we knew as humans, we get as humans, we get ungrateful because we get used to things. We're like, this is how it was and this is how it always should be. And we don't always see how blessed we have it. So this is a time we're seeing how blessed you are, especially because there's boundaries going on currently, okay? These boundaries are good. I know you're like, Kristen, what? They're good because a lot of us are in the go. During this COVID mess, we have to stay apart from each other. So we're learning to put up those boundaries that we may have not known how to put up before, or not exactly known how to work it, if that makes sense, because you're always on the go. Again, take it or leave it, because this is a general reading. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can go ahead and either send me an email or reach out on my social media platform below. But this is about boundaries. So some of y'all are barely setting boundaries for the first time. Other of y'all are on the go. And now you're like, okay, well, now what do I do on my free time? Okay. And with the boundaries card, it states, set boundaries, protect your precious time and energy. Okay. Because that takes a lot in order to make those dreams come true with the Nine of Cups. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. You can't just wake up and be poof, you're going to be famous. You know, like I told you at the beginning of the video, I have to pay my dues. I'm barely on the start of my YouTube channel. I'm going to learn what's right. I'm going to learn what's wrong, but I need to set up boundaries. I need to make time for myself in order to perfect my craft. So whatever you're doing, if you're an artist, you know, get time alone to think of ideas. If you're a singer or a writer, you know, get time alone to get those juices flowing, and even though things are going crazy, have gratitude, because things could be much worse. I see places around the world where there's like kids getting bombed, and I don't mean to be like such a downer, but it's true. Like, some of us are better than other people around the world. You know, with the peacock feather, we don't know how much we shine compared to others. So say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others, okay? So during this time alone and you're setting these boundaries, you're going to change your way of thinking. And it's going to make you gracious. You're going to have that gratitude, okay? With the next card, you know, with spending so much time indoors, I know some may not, some are. They are really saying to stay in, you know, because you don't know how bad this virus is going to get, okay? It has to get worse before it could get better, before they could find a vaccine. But this is going to put you in a space, if you're not used to having boundaries, where your mental might be like, oh, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be stuck here, okay? So with this card, the Moon Totem Wolf, it just says, beware of letting your wild instincts spin out of control. I know that's happened to me. Let me tell you. At first I'd be fine. You know, I'm fine working from home. I'm fine doing this. I'm fine doing that. And then, you know, you're home. You're blessed to have a roof over your head. You have things you need. But then you're like, I miss the simple thing of just walking to the store, or going to the park, or seeing my friend down the street, or going to that bar I loved, or, you know, like just experiences that you miss. And it could make you act a fool. So they're just saying, hey, if you start going crazy, wanting to howl like a wolf, or just ground yourself, you know, it's okay to have a mental breakdown, because that's a part of, you know, getting better, but you are in charge of yourself, no one else. So if you know that you're going to have an episode, or if you know it's just too much for you, then put that boundary for yourself. Okay. Put that boundary, cry, do whatever you got to do. I'm the one, let it out. It's better out than in, okay? Because if you keep it in, you're going to explode. So set that boundary, cry, sing, do whatever you got to do, write it down, journal, but just get it out. And then once you get it out, you have that release, and then you'll get that gratitude moment again. So even if you have those little moments where you just lose it because you're just like, how long is this going to last? Is COVID going to end already? Like, what's going on? Like, it's okay. They're all put into play, but this is how you're taking care of yourself. This is how you're coping. So don't think that it's crazy that you're going through this. No, it's just the human's way of coping with things that are not normal, okay? And these are the chakras. These are just your chakras that would help you take care of yourself during COVID. So the first one here is first base chakra, independence. I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not wanting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. And that actually perfectly goes with what I just said, where you're going to have these moments where you have breakdowns. It's normal. We're humans, you know? You're going to have these moments where you break down, but you are not weak. You do not need to be rescued. This is just something you have to go in. I'm sorry, you're looking at my nails. You're like, girl, go do stuff. I'm moving around. I'm doing stuff all day, keeping busy. And I'm just not really a girly girl, but next time I try to do my nails for you, I was just trying to get the message across. But it's just saying, I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. I want y'all to remember that, okay? You are strong. This is something that no one saw coming, and you're handling it like the champs you are, okay? So I'm proud of y'all. Last card here is third chakra, solar plexus, the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience. I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. Perfect. You remember how I said this is about dreams coming true with the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true. That's why it says don't try to play it smarter. They'll just make you work harder. All right. This is St. Jude. This is a guy of abundance. Okay. So this is saying, and I hate St. Jude, respect, but it's just saying, hey, in order to get where you need to go, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. So even if you have your little spasms, have them, realize they're normal. Like you had a breakdown. Cool. What did you learn about yourself? Keep it moving, because solar plexus shining brighter than your necklace. You're a warrior. You got to keep going. You got things to do, places to see, even if it's not in person, you could do it virtual, but just get your stuff done. They want you to make your dreams come true during this quarantine. Okay. And even if you're not in quarantine, just during COVID in general. All right. So pile number 1, I'm feeling really good about y'all. I'm feeling like y'all are going to make things happen. Okay. So, please look forward to more of my readings. If you like it or have any feedback, please comment down below. Like, subscribe, share. I'm going to be trying to do these each weekly, okay? Any sort of readings that you would like, just go ahead and comment below on different types that I can do if you have any ideas. And just much appreciative to y'all. Love and light. Alrighty, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is for people who chose the Jesus card, or Be Happy, Not Crappy. Alrighty, so the first card pulled for you for the how to take care of yourself during COVID is the 6 of Cups. So this speaks of happy memories, nostalgia, especially since we're going to be spending a lot of time inside for most of us. It just speaks of happy memories going back. And that makes sense, especially for by ourselves, during this time, or locked away from people that we care about. So Spirit is really asking you during this time how to take care of yourself during COVID. Just think of those happy times and know once this is over that you are going to be in a better time. Okay, you're going to be more grateful. You're going to have those people that you can go back to. So just keep the happy memories alive, which makes sense with Be Happy, Not Crappy. That just goes perfectly together, and just use those memories to keep you going. So during this time alone, you are going to have your mind going crazy. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to happen. It happens to the best of us. There's going to be decisions. Honor your top priorities. If it's not absolute yes, then it's a no. Alrighty. So this can speak of during COVID. A lot of people, they're saying stay away, social distancing. So they are just saying, hey, these are the decisions. These are the calls that you're going to have to make. And Spirit wants you to honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. They're telling you, hey, take care of yourself, because you may think like, oh, it's happening to everybody else. But really, it could happen to anyone. I have some people, friends of friends, that have it. It's just getting too close. I had a friend's dad who passed away from it. No one ever saw it coming, So they're just saying, hey, the decision if you want to go or if you don't go, okay? Because we understand that you're going to want to go out. You're going to want to connect with people. But it's just the decisions to take care of yourself and make sure that you're safe. And again, they're saying wait. Wait is right after decision. It's just going hand in hand. And it's of importance. Wait. It's not a bad thing. I know she looks sad. I see her looking sad, and that's understandable. During these times, you may get sad thinking of those happy times. But in order to take care of yourself, you need to wait. You need to figure out what's important to go to, what's important not to go to, okay? So honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. Okay? So this is a pile of being happy, not crappy. I'm feeling like it's more of being the present. Like, yes, think about the past. That's going to keep you going. Think about the happy memories to come. If people try to invite you out places, be happy that they invited you. But it's about making that decision to take care of yourself during COVID, since you know that it's everywhere. Because they understand that you want to make connections, you know? People want to make connections with you, I heard as well. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure, okay? So there are going to be some people who you still can make connections with, even if it's not in person. For some of y'all are going to do this digitally, okay? Y'all can web chat, y'all can talk over the phone. You know, there's different ways. Play video games, PS4, Xbox, whatever, PC, whatever you do, okay? But this is all about connecting. So you're going to... Sorry, they're coming to me now. I'm also feeling like some of you, again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leaves what doesn't. If you want a personalized reading, you can inbox me, or you can even look at my social media platforms below where I give free reading opportunities. But since I'm seeing I'm seeing happy memories, basically, decisions, whether or not you should go places, whether or not you shouldn't. It's saying, wait, really saying like, hey, you really should be home. But also connection. So what this lets me know is that you may be wanting to connect with someone, for some of you, okay? Because this connection card is playing a big part in this. And I'm feeling like some of y'all are longing to be with someone, but there may be things getting in the way. Like, I know a lot of other people's families are saying, hey, separate yourself. So you may be not being able to see someone, not because it's your choice, but because it's their choice, because they're making those decisions. Again, other parts of you'll be making those decisions, but it's saying connect. You could still connect in different ways. If you're upset because you can't see them in person, you could find a way to make it work, okay? And with the next card, which is the moon phase, new moon, the time is right for seeking new opportunities in communicating, okay? New opportunities in still having those happy memories, making more happy memories, but also staying safe. And that goes perfect with the moon totem, or the moon sign, moon in Sagittarius. Be prepared to be adaptable, as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. No one expected any of this. No one expected COVID. So this is a very unexpected course, but we still have to be adaptable. So you may be like, Spirit, why are you blocking me? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And Jesus is there like, I'm not trying to block you. The universe is there like, I'm not trying to block you. Everyone had their plagues. Like even back in the back good old days, or not even good old days, but you get what I'm saying. Like they had their own plagues back then. We just didn't expect it to be now. And it's not here to hurt you. It's just here because historically it has to happen. So don't think that the world is working against you. Think that I would change my way of thinking and just being like, okay, history is repeating itself, but I'm going to make sure I'm going to survive. I'm going to make sure I take care of me, and I'm still going to connect myself. I'm still going to make sure everyone still is able to be around in some form of fashion, whether it be person, technology, or over Morse code. I'm just kidding with y'all guys. I just needed to lighten up the mood there because I know this gets a very serious topic. So just be adaptable. That's all we really can do. And this is for the chakras, okay? This is just what chakras you should be working on during this time. It says the heart chakra, acceptance and self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. And I know you saw my hand shaking. You're like, Kristen, that wasn't even in front of the camera. But I'm recording these, and I'm just putting them through with any mistakes, anything it has, because I am human as well. And I want to make sure your readings are how they're supposed to be during that time, okay? So I'm not going to edit any of this. And I just want you to know it is a time of taking care of yourself, because you're going to be alone. You're going to be waiting. You're going to be sad sometimes because you're waiting. And that's okay. So while you're focusing on waiting to connect again, be in someone's arms, work on yourself. So you could be a better person after this. So your insecurities are not there. So everything that you didn't like about yourself before the quarantine gets worked on, and you actually heal, and then you're a brand new person. You know how they say that glow up is real? They're saying work on the inside of you, work on your heart, work on your soul. Because we have blessings for you. It should just be adaptable for us. That's how you can take care of yourself. Tell yourself that you're going to be okay, but you need to make those decisions when to stay by yourself, because you know things are going on in the world with COVID. Make sure that you know the wait is going to be worth it. And it's a time for seeking new. It's for seeking new opportunities. It's all about new right now. So anything that you used to know, it's going to get shaken up, but that's okay, because you're going to be adaptable. You're going to work on that heart chakra. You're going to accept yourself. And then when you come out, you're going to have that glow up. And that's how you take care of yourself during COVID. And I know you're like, Kristen, there's one more card there. But I'm just saying. Alrighty. So this is the final card for the Jesus pile. Or if you didn't choose it by that, by the saying, be happy, not crappy. 7th chakra, crown chakra. I feel the divine force flowing through me. I honor this, and I know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source, and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing the physical existence. I'm aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Okay? So while you're waiting, go outside. Or even if you don't go outside, just meditate. I just stay outside because it's easier for me to meditate outside. But you know those mosquitoes, they're crazy. I'm in Texas. I don't know where y'all are. But where mosquitoes, I be getting bit everywhere. So just meditate wherever you need to. And you'll be one with all. Your heart will heal. You'll be adaptable. Those new beginnings will come. You'll be waiting, but time will go by so much faster because you're focusing on yourself and healing yourself. And then before you know it, you'll have your connections again. Alrighty? But this flu again, it's saying wait. You just have to be patient. So be happy, not crappy. Think about those happy memories and just work on yourself. That's how you take care of yourself during COVID, is working on yourself and being patient. Alrighty? I love you, pal number 2. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, wherever you're at when you're reading this video. I just hope that you just have a great rest of your time. And I hope this helped in any form of fashion. If you have any other ideas on what we can do for readings in the future, just put them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to give my tarot link as well below too to get those free reading opportunities. And just thank you again. Hello, pile number 3 who picked Archangel Michael, or the little quote saying, take more calls, faster time falls. My name is Kristen with Kristen'sTarot, and for your pile, your way to take care of yourself during COVID is by being your own sun, okay? Finding happiness in your own life, because that's the first card that was pulled here, is for the tarot. This is from the Tattoo Tarot. It's the Sun card. It's about finding happiness within yourself and also with others. But again, this is take more calls, faster time falls. So I really do feel like this is a friendship pile, or connecting in some form of fashion, because the first card that came after that with these two guys here, and this is the first time I saw this once I flipped it over, and I was just like, dang, that's perfect with the friendship card. So even if it's talking, because you see how she's an angel there, and she's just touching her friend's hair. So some of you may have a loved one that passed on. Just know that you can find peace in still talking with them during COVID. During the madness, it's okay. Even if you seem like you're talking to yourself, you know what you're doing. I talk to my grandma all the time. I talk to past loved ones all the time. My cousin who passed away. So it's not just one certain way of friendship. Because again, this is a general reading. So there's going to be people from all different types of walks, backgrounds. So take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. But there are some of y'all whose loved ones did pass away, friends, family, even pets. And even if you just want to talk to them during this time when you're alone, that's okay. And that's going to bring you happiness, because you're going to feel like they're with you as well. And then for other of you, you're going to have friends that are like your guardian angels on this plane. And it's good to talk with them. It's good. Like even me, I'm a very big person on mental health issues, going with spirituality, okay? Because I don't know how to state it. So I've always been stating as bipolar. You know, my moods switch a lot, but then other people say you're an empath and that's why you do what you do. But either way, my emotions switch a lot, and I never know when I'm feeling myself, feeling others, or if it's just me switching alone, because I do see sometimes when things trigger me. So some of y'all may have mental issues, not all of you. Again, take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. But sometimes it's just good during hard times, even just for regular human beings with no problems, just to have friends to talk to. That's just good mental health altogether. So either talk to those past loved ones, talk to your friends who are your guardian angels on this plane, or just talk to the universe in general, because your guardian angels are friends as well. It says, call a friend. When you're mirrored with love, you see yourself clearly. And that goes perfect with this card. Take more calls, faster time falls. I love that. I love when Spirit does that for me, where it's just bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And they all go together. It just makes me really happy. And the next card is reversed. Whenever I see this reversed, this is of importance. So I don't want you to think it's bad. They're just stating time. Okay. Without even seeing the back, I see the hourglass. I even have an hourglass tattooed on my leg as well. Because time is always going no matter what. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. So how to take care of yourself during COVID? Make time for yourself. I know a lot of people were on the move. A lot of people had work. Some people lost their jobs. I'm so sorry if you did. But take this time for yourself. A lot of people, I speak with people who are always busy where like, what do you like to do on your free time? And they can't even tell me. I'm like, how do you not have something you like to do on your free time? It's because they don't know, because they're just so busy in this life where we live to work. And it's like, no, that's not what life should be. You should have time to enjoy yourself, to relax. And then once you make that time for yourself, that wisdom's going to come to you. And that's of importance. Wisdom. Let go of the need to control. Trust in the wisdom of a defined plan. Because in this life, technically we had everything we need, like back in the medieval times. I know health, you're like, Kristen, what about the health? They didn't have the best health. Okay, you're right. In the medieval times, they didn't have the best health. However, they lived off the land and they had the basics of that. Okay. And that's what made them happy, because they were fighting for their food. They were doing this, they were doing that. And it's just like, they grew wisdom by doing things on their own. But in this life, we have to work in different ways where it's not living off the land. So we get stuck to being on everybody else's time. We get stuck on being on the man's time. But then once you make time for yourself, you'll be able to see things in a different way. See things not just as a sheep, just following like, oh, I have to do this, do this, do this, do this. You're able to expand your own beliefs. Okay. So that's where that wisdom comes in. Let go of the need to control. Trust in the wisdom of divine plan. So even though this is insane and this is crazy and no one saw this coming, this was part of some plan that's bigger than us. So we got, when shit hits the fan, what you got to do, you got to make the best of it, okay? Because it already happened. There's no taking it back. It's just about making the best of the situation in the now. And the next card in moon phases is dark moon. Spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. Perfect. Again, with time, meditating. We were just saying, take time alone to gain that wisdom. That's that meditating. So even if you go outside, even if you stay inside, whatever you do, just to learn more about yourself, learn about others. Because when you learn about yourself, you learn how you interacted with others, and you'll be like, oh, I could have did this better. I could do that better. When I get back to work, when we get back to, our regular lives, I know what I'm going to be doing to make certain relationships grow, or I know what to do to get my dream project off the ground, or I know what to do just in general in life to make it easier for me. The next card after that is waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. I was just talking about that right now. Once you have that time to yourself, you get that wisdom, and you're not going to be on the man's time no more. You're on your time. So you'll know what to do going forward. You'll know, okay, even when I get back to my 8 to 5 job or my night shift, whatever shift I have for work, like I'm still going to be able to do my own dream and goals, because now I know what I want. And the next card in reversed of importance is third chakra, solar plexus, self-discipline. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forward and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. Yes, because you're not going to be no talking more. I mean, yeah, you're going to be talking on the phone. Take more calls, faster time falls. But those talk with those friends. When, because eventually you have to hang up that phone. You can't be on the phone all the time. I mean, you can. You can. But eventually your friends got to go to the rest, and your friends got to go handle their family business, And then you're going to have that time alone where you're stuck with your thoughts, you're setting your goals. But that's self-discipline right there, guys. That's all coming together. Everything would just go as normal, and it's going to be when you're in the moment, when you're happy. Because even though we're apart, you're still going to have communication with those. So how to take care of yourself during COVID. Don't fully isolate yourself. Still take more calls so the faster time falls. And then those other times where you're not on calls, work on that self-discipline instead of worrying. Because I wanted to say worrying, but I'm like, no, you shouldn't be worrying. But you probably are. But the spirit guides are saying like, no, we don't want you to worry. This wasn't here for you to freak out. We don't want you freaking out. We don't want you doing that. We want you moving forward. We want you to take this time of doom and flip it. Okay? And instead of seeing it like, oh, I have to stay inside or I have to stay away from my friends, take it like, you know what? I'm not fully staying away from my friends because I'm still going to communicate with them. But also, I'm going to work on me. So when my friends see me again, so when everyone sees me again, they're going to be like, whoa, was that glow up real? So that's self-discipline. Work on yourself. You got this. Everything's in your brain. It's just I feel like you just needed this time to fully make a plan and get it out there. And the last card is 6th chakra, third eye chakra, intuitive perception. I know that what my intuitive sensitive tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me, and I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is major aspects of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. Alrighty. So the times when you're not taking more calls to make those time falls, you're going to be meditating, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. And this actually goes perfect because this was my pile. Before I even started the readings, before I even saw the cards, I picked this card, this pile, because I knew that Archangel Michael's always been my guy. I flew out of a car. He was there with me, And I had a friend earlier, and that's why I think it's perfect. I had a friend earlier. My mood changed out of nowhere. I had a very excellent day, and then all of a sudden my mood changed. And I couldn't tell if I was picking someone else up or it was just me. And I was like, and I could even told myself, like, why am I being so ungrateful? Like, I have such a great life. Like, I was just happy earlier. What's going on? And then a friend called me. And I didn't even expect him to check up on me or anything. And then all of a sudden, that was my confirmation from Archangel Michael, my spirit guide, to be like, hey, you have stuff to do. Like, and then I ended up telling my friend, like, I have all this stuff in my mind. And basically he's like, what are you waiting for? Like, go and do it. And that's why this video is here, because he knows my dreams. He knows my desires. I held it all in. And then he was like, okay, you're wasting time. Go. And then this is exactly what this reading is telling pile 3 to do. Get your dreams out there. Talk with friends if you get down, but you are going to be spending time alone in meditation, and that's okay. All right. So thank you to anyone who watched the whole video all the way through, for just anyone who just even took the time to even listen to a portion of this. Just God bless you, and all religions are welcome. I'm trying to get this in a bigger platform, but I need to be on top of this, of course. So I do have my Facebook groups where I do free readings. I have my Twitter page where I do free readings as well. I'll put the links below. You can also email me as well if you would like a reading. And just please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Okay, so we're going to try to do this weekly going on forward. And I do just hope you all stay safe. Thank you.